fermé. Tac tac au corps de l'Irlandais. Il a pris son fondéant là-bas. Maillot jaune, 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 maillot jaune.
We're looking down on the Fontana Speedway in the city of... He's gone, so too Gianni Moscon. So Pogacar is the next man, and here he is coming across now as he tries to get up and readdress things here. He could be the winner of this race if he can find something special. Pogacar starting the day with an advantage of 6 seconds over Max Schachmann, who's leading the race at the moment. That is Pogacar matching that acceleration by Sergio Higuita. George Bennett trying to get back on terms. Virtual leader is the man's second wheel, Tadej Pogacar. Everybody believes they can win the Tour of Argentina, California today. They are giving it the ultimate efforts here now. Pogacar joined by Higuita, and George Bennett has got onto the wheel as well. 12-second disadvantage in the overall standings from the man in pink there, Sergio Higuita, to the man in the best young riders jersey, Tadej Pogacar, and 10 seconds, 6 seconds, and 4 seconds time bonus at the line. Richie Porte fighting back to get back on terms. George Bennett takes over the pace making at the front of the race.
Getting into the higher altitudes right now in Mount Baldy, I'm giving the upper hand to Higuita right now, but that does not matter in the overall standings because Pogacar is the one who really has that time in hand right now. So he just needs to watch these other guys, make sure they do not go off the road.
These three riders throwing everything they have got at one another here. The men who've dominated this race in the overall classification. They've seen TJ Van Garderen be dropped. They've seen this race now distinguishing themselves with George Bennett in yellow also turning the screw. A lot of these accelerations and hesitations allowing a couple of riders to get back on terms. And Richie Porte goes on the offensive now. Let's see if George Bennett and the others can close down.
Richie Porte 37 seconds behind the general classification, so they still need to watch him. Now look at Higuita going and counterattacking over Richie Porte. This man's danced on the pedals. He looks at them, he's on the speedboat. He's just pulled away from them here. This is a super effort now. He's seen his team captain, TJ Van Garderen, crack. Now he knows it's up to him to win the race for EF Education First. Tadej Pogacar trying to fight back, but Sergio Higuita, he needs about 12 seconds to further in front of Pogacar to take over the lead, and he's about that right now because he's going to get a time bonus of 10 seconds if he wins the stage. Tadej just needs to really just time trial his way. Don't even think about what George Bennett or Richie Porte are doing. Think about the overall classification. Just go to the front, put your head down, and hone in on that man in pink.
Well, he's hinted at doing this all week. He's even nipped out sections on bonus time in the sprints on the flat roads. And he's obviously and clearly a great climber here. This is Bennett in the yellow. Porte has been put back into 3 riders are still in that position. 4, because we've still got George Bennett as well as Richie Porte.
Pogacar,
he's bringing him back.
Almost back to the wheel of Higuita. That's bad news for the EF education team. Pogacar 12 seconds ahead in the overall standings at the start of the day of the man he's just about to catch it. Even with the 10-second time bonus, he would go into the lead if they cross the line together.
Pogacar looks good.
Yes.
He looks like he's complete control right now.
The Lexus, 1 kilometre to go, and the man in white, best placed of the leaders on the road here, Tadej Pogacar, started the day in 4th, 16 seconds behind Van Garderen, and now he leads the Tour. There's a 10-second win bonus as well.
Back on the wheel, Pogacar has done it. He just needs to follow Higuita to the line, and he'll take over the lead. If he can do that, let's see if Sergio doesn't have one more attack in his legs.
You should always give the upper hand to Sergio on this climb and in the sprint. I think he's the faster out of the two, but you never know who could sprint and who could beat who, especially when you're way over your limit, up and over 6,000 feet.
These guys have got no limit now. They're right on that red line.
Pogacar, just 20 years of age, but knows the pace he's capable of so well. Didn't panic when Higuita attacked, and now has been able to catch him, distance his other rivals. Just needs to follow the wheels to the line to get the lead.
I think this might be seeing George Bennett and maybe even Richie come back. These guys, as they start looking at each other. Now we're coming back into that fencing where I was talking about, where you have that rough pavement. Really, last time we saw Andrew Talansky really fighting it out towards the top here.
Pogacar definitely needs to go for the time bonuses, whatever is available.
Got to.
Let's see what kind of sprint he can uncork. But I would definitely, like you said, Christian, give the advantage if they go to the line together to Higuita.
We have switchback after switchback here. Not the hardest part of the roads. Most of the hardest slopes are behind them. Looks like George Bennett, I bet you he's going to come back.
12 seconds separated these 2 riders at the start of the day. There's a 10-second win bonus. Pogacar would get 6 seconds if he were to finish second. He's on a ride to take yellow now, that is for sure. And he's from Slovenia, whereas we expect the riders from Colombia to ride like this. There's the time bonuses, 10, 6 and 4. On screen at the moment, as we're now seeing George Bennett desperate to dig something out of this race. Bennett comes after them as they start the zigzags. 300 meters to go.
Last couple of corners. Higuita leading Pogacar, but George Bennett closing the gap now. Higuita starts his sprint. Pogacar trying to match Higuita for the line.
He's just got to go around the zigzags to see the finish. He showed us he's one of those rare Colombian cyclists who not only climbs but sprints as well. He's gone wide. Pogacar's got through the inside. I doubt he can recover from that. Pogacar goes and yellow awaits as he gets the victory. The 10-second Higuita salutes the crowd.
I wish I felt that good as he looks, and haven't done one pedal stroke whatsoever today. It's amazing.
When's the last time you've seen 2 kids like this come in on their freshman year in the Pro Tour and have results like this?
It's frightening. It's the turn of the
Higuita's first race.
Yeah.
New race leader. Higuita will be in the best young riders jersey, even though he trails the man he lost to today by a few seconds in the overall. Tadej Pogacar, 2 jerseys to bring home to Slovenia. That would be phenomenal.